Morning, morning. A little bit of technical difficulties. Oh yeah, it's starting to get forward. Let me get y'all set up. Just 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Neil asks, False B, what's up? K miles away. You know, you always gotta leave a little time for technical difficulties. You deny. Good rising. Twin, welcome back. It's okay if you guys come back. You know, we're gonna talk. Uncle Rush, I know we owe each other some time, so I'm gonna give you a call. Good morning. Who else? Undefeated. What's going on? DD. Man, how proud were we? Hold on, let me get my lighter right. How proud were we of Camilla last night? How proud were we of Camilla Harris? Shout out to the AKAs. Shout out to all the sororities out there. Special shout out to AKA. Camilla, you did your job last night. Oh, you did your job last night. We appreciate it. What up, DJ Infinite? Man, you know, today we're talking about the industry. And, you know, I just wanted to be clear on, you know, the journey for me. It was more so, I didn't grow up saying I wanted to be in the music business. You know, I grew up loving the music business, loving the music, lost my mind when I, you know, got into hip hop, and, you know, became an artist out of happenstance. You know, big shout out to my New Marks crew, Rod, Junie Jam, Spin, you know, Beatmaster Mo, and, you know, because they asked me to rhyme with them, you know, we started, you know, the rap group and rocked out. And because somebody stole my song when I was 16, 17, because I was 16, 17, I fell out of love with music, being in the music business, but I wanted to learn the business of music, and that's what changed my life. So, you know, music became more than just something to listen to, something to heal me. It became everything to me, and hip-hop saved my life, you know what I'm saying? You know, so I had somebody send me questions, and somebody said, what can 300 do for me? What can 300 do for me? Well, I think in everything, whether it's friendship, I think in fathership and sonship and mothership, it's always about value proposition. And a lot of times people lose sight off of the value proposition. Yes, every day I wake up and think about all my partners, all my labels, all my ventures, all my distribution partners, all my artists, all my employees, all my shareholders, and say, what value proposition do I offer them? And I expect them to say the same thing to me. What value proposition do I offer them? What offer Cali? And so when you ask me what can a label, what can somebody else do for you, the first thing I have to say to you, well, what are you doing for yourself? What are you doing to make it an attractive partnership between both of us? What did you do today to say, I have the best company, the best brand, and Thomas H. Lee or KKR or TPG, you should invest in me? It's not about what somebody can do for you. It's about what pieces of the puzzle you could put together and build your own Amazon. And a lot of times people be thinking that they're not in control based off of a deal that they do. And I'm just here to tell you, you ask what 300 can do for you? I can work hard, I can help finance, I can give you relationships, but I can't be you. So we both have to have a similar value proposition if we want to partner. You know, People, talk about, I wonder what the conversation was when Jeff Bezos was talking, early on to his family about starting something in his garage. You don't think he had to have a value proposition? I wonder what it was when Bill Gates was in his dorm room and he wanted people to invest in his company. You don't think he had to? I wonder what Steve Jobs was doing when he looked and saw, built the company, got ousted out of the company, and they brought him back because of his value proposition. People be crazy, man. All I can tell you is I work every day, wake up, make sure I'm the best person, and make sure I present the best value proposition. So when somebody looks at me, they say, well, he could run this company, or we should invest $100 million in him. Funny story. Liles said to me one day, this is when I was 320 pounds, look at yourself and look at me. If somebody wanted to invest $500 million, are they going to give it to somebody who's overweight, or are they going to give it to somebody that works out every day and looks fit like me? Made me wake up. That's why every day I'm going to look like you can invest $100 million in me, $200 million in me. You believe that I can build a $1 billion company. Somebody asked me, Kev, do you DM with artists that hit you, or do you, if somebody just randomly sends you an email? To be quite honest, every email, every DM gets responded to. Might not be what you like. Might not be, I'm giving you a deal or not giving you a deal, or this is what you should do. But I pay attention. Singer out of Brazil. I pay attention. Rap artists out of Nigeria. I pay attention. I don't want to say names because it's y'all business. But the reality of this is you don't know where that break is going to come from. You don't know what that moment is, how that moment is. I literally would not be where I am today if I didn't get into a little squabble with one of my men. I wouldn't be. It would have been no new marks, no nothing. I literally wouldn't became an intern at Def Jam if my mentor, Wes Johnson, didn't say, oh, you can intern, but I was already making money. I didn't even know what interning, why would I intern making money if I didn't humble myself in this position? You know what I mean? So to me, it's like the way in is no one way. The way up is all about outworking everybody around you. All about your value proposition, all about you putting it in every single day. So I'm a shout out official Santana Montana, Hendrix, Alpha Omega, Aaron, Queen Fina. Remember, all you got to do with me is let me know what you want to talk about. Let me know exactly what's on your mind. And I'll end with this. So we used to be in the business where we had to ship CDs to stores and whole nine, great business, but we were in the low volume, high margin business. Low volume, high margin business. Now, because of streaming and technology, we're in the high volume, low margin business. Guys, it's still business. It's still and what you're not supposed to adapt to a new climate? No, we not the mad rappers or the mad singers or the mad businessmen or that end. No, when you don't adopt, when you don't evolve, when you don't understand where the business is going, you become extinct. So get the fuck up out of here if you're not ready to learn today. Get the fuck up out of here if you ain't trying to build your value proposition. Get the fuck up out of here if you don't know who you are and what you offer somebody else in the partnership. My name is Kevin Liles. Thank you guys for joining for the 2-Minute Take. I'll see you on Monday. Peace.